Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that epic ride on the small portion of the Blue Ridge Parkway that we just did. Had a little bit of drama up on the mountain though. I lost my partner for a time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to catch up to him on the roadway here. Because we were operating at different paces, we separated and we thought we had a good mustering point, but somehow we missed that mustering point. And so we've been searching for each other, and I was running low on fuel because, as you know, the Orange Crush has a small tank, so I can't go very far. So, and to top it all off, I had no cell service in the small town of Marion, North Carolina that I came down into, so I had to find some cell phone service before we could finally reconnect. So all is good now. We're going to regroup in Lynchburg, Virginia, so I got a few miles by myself. All right, let's go slay some wind. Virginia I found. This is awesome. Look at that beautiful church. Some small town in Virginia. Don't really know where I'm at, but my navigation system I use is Beeline. I'll tell you more about it. Usually pretty good about picking out good motorcycle roads. Alrighty, that one's done, huh?
What a great trip.
Yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Great experience. Great brotherhood. Just couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah.
Didn't get hung up in traffic.
Right. Days flew by, met a lot of good people. Final day was kind of a trip.
Final, you know, it really should have been a catastrophe, but it turned out to be a good day.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you tell them what happened?
We're up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and just a combination of problems, including no cell phone reception, and I knew Chuck only had about 20 miles left in his tank. So we got separated. I went for gas. I poured out some perfectly good alcohol and got a couple bottles of 93 octane gas. Went back up on the mountain, couldn't find Chuck. Finally, it wasn't that long, maybe after 45 minutes or so, yeah, we were able to make contact. And I said, hey, head for Lynchburg, Virginia. We both headed separately. Both made it. Ended up stopping for a coffee, a water, and a beer. And
not necessarily in order.
Yeah,
but it was all done.
You know, a few things happened. One had a gentleman that was brake checking me and had his flashers on, and I couldn't figure out what that was all about. And I went to pass him, and he yelled out that my bag was open. Well, Chuck's favorite hat was in the bag.
Hence the reason I got my Booney Aussie hat on.
Yeah, so that beautiful Indian red, white, and blue hat that he's been wearing throughout the ride.
Forever gone.
That was airborne for the second time. The first time I went back and got it.
Almost got yourself killed.
The second time, it's somewhere between Asheville, North Carolina, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's somewhere. Hope someone gets it and makes
maybe
good
it'll
use
have a
of
new
it.
home. That hat's been falling off a motorcycle since I got it.
But should have been a day of catastrophes, but it turned out to be a lot of fun and a good ride, and we met up, you know, regrouped, and made it back here at about 8 o'clock last night, and have enjoyed today as kind of a little refresher day and getting
a little respite.
And then Chuck heads out for another 500 or 600 mile ride tomorrow.
Yep, going home tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing my family. Now, this was a bit of an adventure for you because you bought a bike out there, pretty much sight unseen, and rode it back. So did it live up to your expectations?
Well, part of the whole equation, I didn't want to spend a ton of money. Obviously, I didn't want to buy anything close to new, but I wanted a bike that would be dependable and comfortable and powerful enough. It had to, I won't say how fast, but it had to go as fast as Rip wanted to go, and at times that was fast. So you saw it in one of the earlier videos. It's a 2014 retired Victory police bike, and I have no complaints. It ran great, it was comfortable, it was powerful, got great mileage. I averaged just shy of 50 miles a gallon. I enjoyed it. It was the right bike for the right reason, and now I am going to clean it up, probably take a lot of the cop out of it, and I mean, it looks like a retired cop bike. It looks like kind of like when people buy the old black and white cruisers and run them, and people go by them saying,
"That's cool."
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to civilianize it a little bit, but I enjoyed the bike. No complaints. At the end of the day, I still love my 2015 Electra Glide. But if someone was to ever say they had an opportunity to buy a Victory at the right price, and they knew they're getting a bike that I have to recommend it and say I enjoyed it. It lived up to what I needed it to.
Great. Is it a keeper, or are you gonna sell it?
Oh, it's gonna go on the block.
So if any of you were looking for a Victory, what kind of model was it again?
Cross country.
Cross country Victory motorcycle. This one, you know, is tried and true, and You should look Eric up, because I'm sure he'll fix it up good as far as the aesthetics on it. So you did have one mishap though. You lost the side cover, right? So you had to order a new side cover.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of New Mexico, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is.
It was the funniest thing. We pulled off at an off ramp, and I said, "Where'd my side cover go?" Looked down the off ramp, and there it was, laying in the middle. I ran back, got it. It was scraped up. As it turns out, one of the tabs was misshapen.
Misshapen or something.
Yeah. So I ordered another one of those. But yeah, it was a complete
Eric,
success.
It was great riding with you, as always. We've been riding together for a long time, but never for that many days in a row, I think. That was really good. It was a good experience. And all you Born Free bikers, it was great riding with you as well. So until our next adventure, when we go slate the next.